I have pasted the formula that we made for finding the angle C. Now you can see that in this example, we're not finding C, we want to find B. So I want to rearrange the formula, and it's actually quite easy to rearrange it. And I'm going to show you how to do it, because often what happens is we're not given our triangle. It often is an ABC. So the first thing I would do then is, because I'm finding B, I want to use the cos of B. And I'm sorry that it says the word copy, I think, on that page. It's because I was doing something else while the video was loading, which didn't help, and I can't make it disappear. So the cos of B. Now, really important, it means that I need to be subtracting side B. Very important. I'm subtracting side B. Remember, they have to be on opposite sides. So that means that I'm going to have side A, and I'm going to add side C squared to that as well. So that's literally how I write it down. And then on the bottom, instead of having 2AB, I'm not going to use B this time. I'm going to use A and C. Okay, so that's important. So now it's set up for me, and I can just substitute the values in. So A is our 24, B is our 26, and C is our 18. And by putting them there, then I have no problems. I shouldn't mess up anything. All right, so A 24 squared plus 18 squared minus the 26 squared all over 2 times the A, which is 24, times the 18. And now it's just a matter of doing some calculation. I usually calculate the top first, so that's 224. I then calculate the denominator, which is 864. And now I'm going to divide it, and remember, I'm going to keep 4 decimal places because it is a ratio that we have found. It's decimal 2593. All right, so we have that. Now it's just a matter of taking the inverse, because remember, that's the cos of B, and I want to find angle B. So angle B is going to be the cos inverse of that decimal. And when I take my calculator and do the cos inverse, I end up with 75 degrees. Now, if I'm solving that triangle, I now know that B is 75 degrees. I need to find one of the other angles, but this time I don't have to use the cosine law. Could I? Yes, but the sine law is actually faster and less of a formula to deal with. So let's make a decision, and we'll say that we're going to, actually I'm going to make the decision, not you. I'm deciding that I'm going to find angle C. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally go angle C, and I'm just telling the people that that's what I'm going to do. I could have done that over here so that people knew that I was going to find angle B. Okay, again, giving a little bit of English to a certain extent to help make my solution clearer to someone looking at it. Okay, so now if I use the sine law, and because I have B, I know that I'm going to use sine of B over little b equals the sine of C over side C. So it's a matter of substituting our values in. Okay, so B we know is 75 because we just found that number out. And B is 26. Angle C, I do not know what it is. That's what we're finding. And side C is given to us, it's 18. So again, it's a matter of cross multiplying and then dividing. So I'm going to do 26 times the sine of C. equals 18 times the sine of 75. Oops. And this is an equal sign, by the way. And I need to get sine C by itself, so I'm going to divide both sides by 26. And I end up having sine of C equals, and again, I'm going to use 4 decimal places, decimal 6687. And to find angle C, I do the sine inverse of our ratio, and out comes for us angle C turns out to be 42 degrees. So now I have 2 angles in the triangle found. So I know that one, and I know this one is 42 because we just found it. And so I need to find angle A. And for angle A, I do not need to use sine law or cosine law or SOHCAHTOA in order to find angle A. The way we're going to find it is angle A equals 180. Subtract our 75 and our 42 for a grand total of 63 degrees. Okay, so now we have found, we were given all 3 sides, and we now have found all 3 angles. Okay, so tomorrow, the next lesson will still be on the cosine law, but we'll actually be doing some actual word questions. So suggesting for you to do page 214 and 2 parts from both from 1, 2, 3, and 4.